Before we jump into today's video, please support my channel by subscribing below. Thank you so much. It has been a norm in most nations of the world that once you are rich, you go for power, that is majorly in top political seats, public offices and top government jobs. Here are Kenyan tycoons who entirely enjoy their wealth privately. Kenya's business moguls do not shy away from buying private jets, but most choose to keep their lifestyles private. Here are billionaires and multimillionaires who can afford to splurge on the luxuries that come with owning private jets. Number 1. Chris Kirubi. The late Kirubi was known for living large. A mentor to many, Kirubi is remembered for being among the first Kenyans to express his love of private jets. In 2017, he was among the target market by Dassault Aviation, who wanted to sell him one at a whopping 3 billion Kenyan shillings. The Capital Group chairman did not hide his joy during a tour inside one of the private business jets, the Dassault Falcon 2000 LXS. It is not clear if this is the exact jet Kirubi bought, but he sure took to the skies in his own private jet. Number 2. Humphrey Kariuki. The multi-billion businessman is a proud owner of the Bombardier Challenger 350 private jet. He is alleged to have bought the private plane for an estimated 2.5 billion Kenyan shillings. So, how did he amass his wealth? Over the course of the past 3 decades, Ndegwa established his company, Janus Continental Group, one of the largest companies in East Africa. The entrepreneur started as a civil servant working at the Central Bank of Kenya. He later ventured into hospitality, managing the Green Corner restaurant in Nairobi CBD before expanding into other sectors including wines and spirit import and petroleum. He also has business interests in South Africa. Number 3. Julius Mwale. YouTuber Miss Trudy gave a tour of the private jet owned by Mwale during a trip to the United States. Mwale has been the center of power and innovation for many years since making a fortune in technology industry. He owns a Gulfstream G450 that is not only the best large cabin, long-range business jet in its class, but also a direct descendant of the storied GIV series aircraft, the best-selling business jet in the world. The Gulfstream G450 cost somewhere between 3 to 4 billion Kenyan shillings. The Kenyan philanthropist who comes from Kakamega County currently lives in New York, neighboring fellow billionaires Bill Gates, former President Donald Trump, and investor George Soros. Number 4. Nicholas Biwott. The late billionaire was among the first Kenyans to possess a private jet. Biwott was once listed as one of the richest people in Africa, with a net worth of 118 billion Kenyan shillings. Number 5. Musa Gurian. The Mira businessman reportedly owns a dozen planes, mostly Cessnas and Pipers, which he uses to transport the commodity. The Nation reported that in Kenya, a small used Cessna goes for 2.5 million Kenyan shillings, while a used Cessna 182 North costs 8.9 million Kenyan shillings. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you so much. Adios.